can either give you this telephone number now, and you can ring back on Monday and speak to Amanda.
Well, what about the 4 inches of water in my cellar? What do I do about that? Do I wait till Monday to sort that out as well?
Speak to Amanda on Monday.
I don't need to speak to Amanda. I don't have to speak to Amanda. I want to speak to a Mr. Neil Evans.
I've said I'm not allowed to put you through.
Well,
Gary.
I'm asking you.
I'm not. I can't.
Are you a human being?
You know full well I am.
Well, as another human being asking another human being to do something, right? I'm not asking you to do anything that, I'm not supposed to do. I'm just asking you to put me through to a Mr. Neil Evans. I don't want to speak to Amanda Douglas Smith, and I don't really care what you say that you're not allowed to do whatever you want to do, right? You're a public servant, and I've asked you to do. I've requested you do something for me, and you keep saying to me, go and ask Amanda Douglas Smith, and I've told you I don't want to speak to the monkey. I want to speak to the organ grinder.
Stop calling her that.
Sorry?
Please stop calling her a monkey.
She's, I don't want to deal with a monkey. I want to deal with the organ grinder. I'm not saying she's a monkey. I'm not saying she's a monkey. It's like a term, what I'm saying? It's like, I want to speak to the boss. I don't want to speak to the,
It's like you're saying that to me. You don't want to speak to me, but you want to speak to Amanda on Monday.
I don't want to speak to Amanda on Monday. It's Friday.
I'm sorry, but they are the instructions I've been given, and I can't take this phone call any further.
So are you refusing me my rights?
I'm not. They are not a right.
They are right. I signed in my council tenancy. It says I have the right to see my landlord.
Yes, you have, and it's Amanda that's carrying the instructions.
No, I've just told you I don't want to speak to the monkey.
On Monday.
I don't want to speak to the monkey. I want to speak to the organ grinder.
Tenant. It cannot speak to every single tenant. He just sends them letters.
Well, I'm not asking him to speak to every single tenant. I'm asking him to speak to me. I'm not. I am a tenant and I have a right to speak to my landlord. Well, is he not the top boss?
And Amanda is looking after you.
She isn't looking after me. She's rung the police.
Can't take this conversation any further now.
Well, you put the phone down on me.
And speak to Amanda.
Well, I'm going to ring back.
Pardon?
I'm going to ring back because I've got 4 inches of water in my cellar, and you can't tell me that I have to speak to her. You have no right. I signed an agreement, and I want to speak to my landlord. I don't want to speak to the monkey. I want to speak to the organ grinder, and that's not calling her a monkey and saying she goes or anything rude. It's just a term that's been used throughout history because she doesn't do anything for me apart from get me into trouble.
Right. Well, so all I can suggest you do is ring back on Monday and have a word with Amanda.
Well, I can't because I'm going to have to ring environmental health next.
But they are the instructions that I personally have been given to tell you.
Right. Well, can you put me on to the person that said that you had to give you these instructions then?
Just hold the line. I'll see if
Okay, thank you.
Please hold.
Okay, thank you. Can't speak to anybody. Who the fuck do they think they are? Who do you think you are? Do you think you're the law? You are not the law. You're a corporation. You're a corporation and I'm not a corporation. If anybody knows of anything that could help me with my fight for the council, please let me know. I don't need to have sex because I get beep by the council every day. By him. By him. Whoever you are. Who are you?
Hello, Gary.
Hello?
Hiya, I've spoken to Army Housing Office and they've said that Amanda will be back in on Monday.
Well, Monday's no good to me.
And there's no one there at this moment in time who can speak to you.
Well, it's all right. I don't want to speak to her. I want to speak to Mr. Neil Evans.
If you're not going to accept the instructions I've given you...
Well, you're not accepting the instructions. I've requested that I want to speak to this person, right? Are you taking that right away from me?
I'm sorry, Gary.
Are you taking that right away from me?
Because we're just going round in...
Are you taking my rights away from me?
No, I'm not taking your
Well,
rights
put me through to
away
Mr. Neil Evans then, please.
I'm not there until Monday.
I'd like to speak to Mr. Neil Evans, please. I'd like to speak to Mr. Neil Evans, please.
I'm sorry, I cannot do that. I'm going to terminate the call now, Gary.
If you feel that you have to do that, you do that, honey.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Good evening.
Thank you. You have a nice day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Wankers.